Greetings and welcome to Chaotic Beagle Entertainment. Thank you all for joining me today. I am Chaos, your host as always. Thank you very much for joining me, you awesome gamer hounds. Today, we are going to be unboxing from March of the Machines. We're going to be doing Bright Palm Soul Awakener. Another of the Precon Commander boxes that are coming out with this set. Again, these released a week early with the LGSs locally, so I grabbed me a set of each of them. We've opened 3. This should be number 4. So we're going to pop this open, see what it's got in it. Just take a look at all the cards and all the items that are included just to get an idea, and take a look at the 10 plane chase cards that come with it. That very hyped to see those. Very glad that I picked these up. Was a very nice addition to the Commanders on this round, so I'm liking it. I'm liking it as far as that goes. Some of these decks, I think, are not as good as some of the previous Commander Precons that have released over the course of the last year. Some of those were some really strong, really nice decks. These aren't bad, but yeah, we'll just take a look and see what this has in it. Okay, this bad boy really don't want to open up. Come here. Just go about this the hard way. Alright, come here. This one's in there good. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so we've got the plane chase cards with the sampler there. So we're going to save those for last. And again, this is Bright Palm Soul Awakener. There's a 1 red, green, white Fox Shaman 4/3 with backup of 1. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following ability until end of turn. When this creature attacks, double the number of 1/1 counters on target creature. That creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. So, let's get everything kind of pulled apart here. And, oh, that's nice. So, the plane chase card for this set is purple and green. Very nice. I like that. So far, these are all the plane chase cards. Each set or each precon comes with a different color plane chase die. So very nice. Very nice. These are very nice looking dice so far. This is the carry box for this one. We got our life counter going up to 20 on one side, and then up to 40 on the other. So not too shabby there. And then the little fold out that comes with each of the precons. You got your special rules, and then you got your little breakdown. Very dope. Very nice. All right, let's get to it. Let's see what this one has in it. And again, this is... Let's bring you guys in a little bit closer here. There we go. All right. So you got your commander there. Let's pull apart some of these basics and look to see what we got. So we got 5 planes, 2 mountains, and 6 forests. That's not a lot of lands. That's a very small number of basics. Okay. let's see how this goes. So there is the alternate card for the commander. And we got a couple of spirits, a bunch of gobos, elephant, a butterfly, and our turn order card. And then on the back, we've got, oh, the city's blessing. Very nice. Got the city's blessing, some 1/1 colorless slivers, and treasure. Treasure! Okay. Okay, let's see what we got going on with this boy. It says Bright Palm Soul Awakener. Shalai and Halar. So that's a alternate commander, which is the team up cards. Flying Vigilance 3/3. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters are put on a creature you control, Shalai and Halar deals that much damage to target opponent. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That's not too shabby at all. Command Tower, Command Sphere, Cultivate. So, okay, so Cultivate. So we do have, they are putting in some ramp cards. Honestly, this is the first one that I've seen out of 4 decks. This is the first ramp card, and honestly, if there's any more ramp cards, the last deck is white, blue, black. I don't think I've seen any other like Search Your Library ramp cards. So, I mean, Evolving Wilds and Terramorphic they've had in every one of these, but Fertilid, they haven't had anything else in these other decks. The very first one with the little gremlin guy, he had green, so there was no ramps in those. In that one, Fractured Power Stone, Kadama's Reach. Oh, there's all kinds of ramp in this one. Path of Ancestry, Primalkin, Return to Nature, Terramorphic, Wood Elves, Outlast on, what is this, Abzan Battle Priest. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has lifelink. Ooh, nice. Abzan Falconer. Alharu Solemn Ritualist. Arcane Signet. Armorcraft Judge. Brawn. 3/3 in your graveyard, and you control a forest creatures you control have trample. Nice. Bredegard Stronghold. Conclave Mentor. Constable of the Realm. Elite Scale Guard. Enduring Scale Lord. Most definitely a good pick in this deck. Falconwrath Exterminator. Field of Ruin. Generous Gift. Good Fortune Unicorn. Hamza Guardian of Arashin. Death Greeter's Champion. Uncivil Unrest. Ichor Elixir, once again. That has been in every one of these decks so far. Mirror Style Master. Guardian Scale Lord. Emergent Woodworm. Goodness. What is this? Back up at 3. Whenever its creature attacks, look at the top X cards of your library where X is its power. You may put a permanent card with a mana value X or less from among them on the battlefield. Ooh. X or less among them on the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's a good one. That's nice. I like that. Path of the Pyromancer. Conclave Sledge Captain. Colonian Hydra. Mikaeus the Lunarch. Canopy Vista. So these are, I think, what are these? The slow lands? Unless you control 2 or more. Yeah, I think these are the slow lands as they're considered. So that one's not too bad, but still. Champion of Lamholt. Cinderglade, another one. Dramoka's Command. Exotic Orchard. Flame Rush Rider. Flame Shadow Conjuring. Forgotten Ancient. Fortified Village. Your Forcer Plains. Fury Calm Snarl. Game Trail. Gavani Township. Genesis Hydra. Ooh, what's this one got? Whenever you cast this spell, reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put a non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield. Then shuffle rest into your library. He enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on him. Nice. Alright. Gyre Sage. That's a nice one. Heaven and Earth. High Sentinels of Roshan. 1/1 for each other creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. Nice. Incubation Druid. Inscription of Abundance. Ion Storm. Kessig Wolf Run. Ah, my man. Kinko 10 Street Kingpin. Managorger Hydra. Mossfire Valley. Mosswork Bridge. Restoration Angel. Rishkar Pima Renegade. Semester's End. Strionic Resonator. Sungrass Prairie. Sunscorch Regent. Temple of Abandon. Temple of Plenty. Temple of Triumph. Good grief. Temple of who the deuce? Together Forever. Triskelion. Hindervines. Inspiring Call. Jungle Shrine. Why? Yeah, these. All these, like, give me a trial. It's the same thing, except with Cycle, and it's better. Like, these are awful. These are just, those are wasted spots in these decks that they are using. They could be putting much better cards in here instead of those. Whenever another creature, what is this? Juniper Order Ranger. 1/1 counter on that creature and 1/1 counter on Juniper. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put it on that creature and this guy. Okay. Croson Verge. Llanowar Reborn. Mindless Automaton. Rogue's Passage. Slurk All Ingesting. Oh, good grief. Enters battle with 5 1/1 counters on it. Another creature dies if it had 1/1 counters on it. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control that has a 1/1 counter on it. Woo, man. Soul Ring, Swords to Plowshares, and Temple of the False Gods. Okay, not too shabby. Decent looking, not bad. We'll just move that one up there. All right, we're going to take a look at these Plane Chase real quick here. And then we got this. We've had some pretty interesting Plane Chase cards coming through, so very excited. That was one of the biggest things in this that, you know, I was looking forward to. So let's see what we can do. See what we got. All right, Chaotic Ether. Phenomenon. When you encounter Chaotic Ether, each blank roll of the planar die is a planeswalk symbol. Roll until a player planeswalks away from a plane. till a player planeswalks away from. Okay, interesting. Jund from Alara. Whenever a player casts a creature spell that's black, red, or green, it gains Devour of 5. Whenever chaos ensues, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Bloodhail Bastion from Equilor. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it gains double strike and haste until end of turn. Whenever chaos ensues, exile target non-token creature you control. Then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Karasha Foothills from Mongsang. Okay. Whenever a creature you control attacks a player, for each other opponent, you may create a token that's a copy of that creature tapped and attacking that opponent. Exile those tokens at the beginning of the next end step. Whenever chaos ensues, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. If you do, the Karasha Foothills deals that much damage to target creature. Grove of the Dream Pods from Fabison. When you planeswalk to Groves of the Dream Pods, and at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal a card from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield and rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever chaos ensues, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Mega Flora Jungle from Gargantikar. Each creature with mana value 2 or less gains 2/2. Whenever chaos ensues, create a 1/1 green insect creature token with flying named Butterfly. Riptide Island. Alright. Whenever you planeswalk to Riptide Island and at the beginning of your upkeep, create 2 1/1 colorless sliver creature tokens. Whenever chaos ensues, slivers you control gain haste and get XX until end of turn, where X is the number of slivers you control. Woo! Great Airy. When you planeswalk to the Great Airy at the beginning of your upkeep, bolster 3. This is from Tarkir. Okay. Whenever chaos ensues, choose up to 1 target creature you control and up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Each of those creatures deals damage equal to its toughness to the other. The Golden City of Orazka from Ixalan. Ascend. If you control 10 or more permanents, you get the city's blessing. Okay. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Then draw a card if you have the city's blessing. Whenever chaos ensues, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. And Tawashi from Kamigawa. Modified creatures you control have trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, draw a card. Whenever chaos ensues, distribute 3 1/1 counters from among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control. Nice. Very cool. All right. So, we got those. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So let's see. What do we got? What does our look like today? Oh, Inga and Essica. Oh, it's a team up. Legendary Human God 2 and Simic. Creatures you control have Vigilance and tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if 3 or more mana from creatures was spent to cast it, draw a card. That's not bad. That'd be pretty decent. And what is this? Timuret? Chosen from Death. Demigod. Toughness is equal to your devotion to black. Exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. Gain 1 life for each creature card exiled this way. Interesting. Not super impressed, but interesting. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me today. This is Chaos with Chaotic Beagle Entertainment, signing out for now. See you in future videos. Hopefully everybody has a happy, safe, and fun week as we continue to roll along here with the release of March of Machines. So thank you all for joining me. It's been fun, and we'll just keep rolling with this. Otherwise, you all take it easy. Have a good one, and I will see you later. All right, everyone. Bye.